Poverty is real. Struggle is real. I just want to define poverty and help people understand what it means to be poor. Before I was born, I found poverty. Before my parents were born, we found poverty. Before any government came into existence, we found poverty. So poverty is not a thing that came from the government. I hear a lot of people say, no, this government is the reason why we are poor. This president is the reason why we are poor. And I've been hearing that over and over again, but this time I just said, no, let me come out and help people and define poverty. Before this government came into existence, there was poverty. Before the former government came into existence, there was poverty. So now the question is, who made us poor? Or where did we get this poverty from? Because children are born in poverty. Before you vote in any government, you find poverty already existing. So I'm hereby saying the government is not the reason why you are poor. There is no president who is the reason why you are poor. There is no government, there is no political member who is the reason why you are poor. It is not their choice, but whose choice that you are poor. This is what I want to define. Let me just talk about a few things. Number one, poverty is the state of the mind, the way you think. Most Zambians have been programmed that having a big car, having a big TV, having a DSTV Explorer, watching and doing the stuff, it means you are rich. It has been like that. The mentality itself, people have planted this mindset in the lives of other people to say, once you have a big car, you are rich. Once you have a big TV in your house, you are watching, you are rich. Once you are eating good food, you are rich. My dear, that is not wealthy. That is not money. That is not wealthy at all, at all. So, what is then the reason why people's poverty? It is not the government. You should never blame any government because you are poor, because you don't have a job, because you don't have that, because I don't have a car. Whatever happens in your house, you are blaming the government. The highest form of failure is when you are still blaming people. Listen to me. I am an author. I give people understanding. The way you think, the way you see society, the way you see the government, the way you see people matters a lot. You were not born to benefit from the government. You were not born to eat from the government. You were born to support the government. You were born to give life to the government and to the country. You are supposed to love the country. I get angry all the time. I see hot people complaining, pointing fingers at the government. And I ask myself a question. What were you doing when you were young? These were people, our parents left us in poverty. And they want that same spirit of poverty to enter us so that we also start fighting the government. By fighting the government, we also leave poverty for our children's children. We are saying enough is enough. We are not going to blame any government. We are not going to join the hatred. We are not going to join the anger. We are going to support our country. Why? Because our children are going to be born here. And we are supposed to stand for our children. We are supposed to fight for our grandchildren. This is not a battle for me alone. It's not your battle. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Try not to be selfish. Be selfless. An African person is somebody. Sometimes they portray selfishness. Look at white people. They are selfless. Look at Indians. They are selfless. They are helping one another. Look at the Chinese. You can't convert a Chinese. You can't convince them to relocate from China to come to Zambia. For what? They are coming here for business. They know what they do. They love their country. We should imitate such good things. We should imitate the love they have for their country. We should not fight one another. Zambians, we should not fight one another. Let's not join our parents to fight the government. Our parents failed because of their own mistakes, because of their own errors. Just like the Bible says, we are suffering today because of the sins of our forefathers. It is the same poverty. If you can inherit a sin, you can also inherit poverty. Most of you young people, most of you young lies and chaos. You are suffering because you inherited poverty from your parents. But there is a choice. There is hope for you when you decide to make a difference. When you decide not to fight your country, but support your nation, and you be lifted. You contribute to the government. You contribute to your nation. We are supposed to contribute to the nation and not take from the nation. If you love your country, you will support your country. If you love your nation, you will promote your nation. This hatred of hating the government, hating the president, hating the minister, it will not change anything in your life. Why do I say so? Because poverty existed before the current president, before the current president that we have now. Poverty existed before even the current government we are having right now. So where did this poverty come from? Poverty, listen to me everybody, young brothers, young sisters, poverty is the way you think. Poverty is the way you see life, the way you view life. If you keep on blaming everybody, you keep on remaining poor. You keep on remaining poor every day of your life. The government is not the reason why you are poor. Few days ago, I was watching football. Algeria versus Zambia. And this is our homeland. I was surprised to see the comments on Facebook, on Twitter. Everybody was saying Zambia will lose, Zambia will lose. So this is a people, this is a nation who are already defeated mentally. And when your mind is weak, when you are defeated mentally, there is nobody, there is no one who can help you. There is no government that can give you money until we change your mindset, until your mindset changes. Because whatever this government will do, whatever the other government will do, whatever everybody else will do for you, because your mind is not changed, you are going to condemn it. I hereby tell you, the government is not the reason why you are poor. Your parents are not the reason why you are poor. You are poor because it's a choice. You have decided to sit down and do nothing about what is happening. A great man once said, silence is a concern. Silence is not silence. Silence means a lot. When you keep quiet, it doesn't mean you are not talking. When you keep quiet, it's either you have permitted what is happening. So I want you to wake up. Everybody was saying Zambia will lose, and eventually something went just opposite. So these are a people that are mentally defeated. These are a people that are mentally weak. The problem is your mind. You have to change the way you think. You have to think positive. You have to speak life over the nation, over your life, over your family, and over the whole land of Zambia and the continent. What you think matters. Life is made by three things: what you see, what you hear, and the books you read. Some of you are busy watching something that has nothing to do with your life. You are busy watching movies that will not